In continuation with our last lecture regarding the pyrazole and pyridine, so we will go for now next property of electrophilic substitution of pyrazole and imidazole. We'll see one by one. So imidazole and pyrazole reactivity. Electrophilic substitution, it occurs via addition, elimination. Electrophilic aromatic substitution. Okay. Reactivity towards many electrophiles, more reactive than benzene but less reactive than pyrrole, furan and thiol. Important this thing. Regioselectivity, substitution of anti-electron carbons predominates. Okay, we have seen already which carbon atoms are electron rich, which are electron poor. Imidazole electrophilic substitution regioselectivity C4 is greater than C5. So here you can see in case of imidazole electrophilic substitution which occurs at in C4 as well as at C5 position. But out of these two, C4 is more susceptible for electrophilic substitution than C5. For NR systems, if NH then C4, C. Okay, so if always we have to pay attention at what substance present at the nitrogen atom in imidazole as well as in pyrazole. If that one is alkyl system is present, if an alkylated imidazole is there, then C4 position is more susceptible for electrophilic attack and not C5. And when hydrogen is present on nitrogen, then C4 and C5 are identical. Okay, so if for this free imidazole, both positions are identical for electrophilic attack. In case of pyrazole, fourth position is more susceptible for the electrophilic attack, less reactive than imidazole. Okay, next we will see one by one now the different electrophilic substitution reaction in case of imidazoles and pyrazoles. Nitration, imidazole, in case of imidazole, nitration occurs with nitric acid HNO3 at fourth position. Here you can see free imidazole is there. Then for second nitration, how we can go that. So pay attention when free imidazole is there, then nitration occurs at the fourth position, and next nitration with the nitric acid and sodium hydroxide, it goes for the fifth positions. Okay, so dinitration product got for nitration in case of imidazole. Okay, next one, in case of chlorination, in case of pyrazole. Okay, so we have seen that fourth position is more susceptible for electrophilic attack in case of pyrazole. So chlorination in case in presence of acetic acid occurs at the fourth position. Okay, chlorination occurs at the fourth position in case of pyrazole. Note, electron donating substituents enhances reactivity towards electrophiles. Okay, this is very important. Electron donating substituents at any position, they increases the reactivity towards electrophiles. Okay, so in continuation with this one, now we will see some reactions in case of pyrazoles. Electrophilic addition to nitrogen. Protonation, basic properties. Okay, we have seen which one is more basic, which one is less basic. Pyrazole accepts proton, acts as a base. Okay, so this nitrogen, as we know, pyridine like nitrogen, which has free lone pair, and that accepts proton. So protonation occurs now in aqueous acid. So protonation occurs, it disturbs the it won't disturb the aromaticity, still aromaticity is maintained over here. And again we can write down the such type of pyrazolium cation. So tautomere we can write over here. But after protonation also the pyrazole is still aromatic, because lone pair of this pyrrole nitrogen atom, pyrrole like nitrogen atom, it donates its lone pair to complete this aromatic sextet. Still you can search on these things. Electrophilic addition to nitrogen and N-alkylation, how to do that one? By treating pyrazole with methyl iodide, we can get N-alkylated product and methylated product. Okay, so N-dimethyl pyrazolium salt, and not dimethyl but N-methyl pyrazolium salt we got over here. We can show tautomerism. Okay, so again pyrazole we can add another mode of pyrazole which can remove the proton from this pyrazolium cation, and it can transform this pyrazolium cation to this normal N-alkylated pyrazole. Okay, so we got N-alkylated pyrazole. Again, this N-alkylated pyrazole on treatment with methyl iodide, the same things, so we can go on treating. So here is the method how to get the N-alkylation of pyrazole. So electrophilic addition to nitrogen alkyl pyrazole reacts with alkyl halide and first gives an alkyl pyrazolium salt. This salt can lose an N proton with an equilibrium with unreacted pyrazole in later N-alkyl pyrazole. N-alkyl pyrazole reacts with alkyl halide and gives N1 N2 dialkyl pyrazolium salt. Okay, next, electrophilic substitution to carbon. Pyrazole undergoes electrophilic substitution reaction at fourth position, as we have seen that in our first slide. Now, why not at C3 and C5 position? Why at fourth position? Okay, so we will go step by step. The resonance structures of the why C3 C5 attack is not more favorable for electrophilic substitution. So here, electrophilic attack have shown at third position, and what the resonance structure they do form have written over here. Okay, so on to nitrogen atom. Okay, so again, if we will show the electrophilic substitution at C5 position, then how many resonance structure they do form? So again, positive charge again we can show or present on the 2 nitrogen atom. Okay, so intermediates with positive azomethane nitrogen, azomethane N double bond N. Okay, azomethane positive azomethane nitrogen is highly unfavorable. Okay, so N double bond N holding positive charge, N double bond N holding positive charge is highly unfavorable intermediate. So that's why the electrophilic substitution attack at C3 and C5 position is unfavorable. So in case of C4 substitution, when electrophile is getting attached at the C4 position, there is no formation of azomethane as an intermediate. Okay, so that's why maybe C4 position is more susceptible for the electrophilic substitution rather than C3 and C5. So this is the answer. So next, at electrophilic attack at C3 and C5 generates highly unstable positive charge azomethane intermediate. Electrophilic at C4 completes without any such highly unstable intermediates. Thus, transition state is much higher for C3 and C5 attack than C4. Okay, so electrophilic attack takes place readily at neutral or alkaline media, as pyrazole is more resistant to electrophilic attack than pyrazole. Okay, so this is the normal scene for the electrophilic substitution in case of pyrazole. So nitration, as we know, fourth position nitration occurs with concentration of the H2SO4. Nitration occurs. Halogenation, iodination, we in presence of active base hydrogen peroxide at fourth position. With N-bromosuccinimide, bromination occurs at fourth position. Oxidation with alkaline KMnO4 of the 1-phenyl 3-methyl pyrazole on oxidation with alkaline KMnO4. So methyl group undergoes oxidation, it changes to COH, converted to COH. Reduction of 1-phenyl pyrazole in presence of palladium hydrogen. 1-phenyl 4,5-dihydropyrazole we got. So partial reduction of the pyrazole ring occurs. Palladium, again this partially reduced pyrazole on treatment with palladium hydrogen heating, it gives 1-phenyl pyrazolidine. So complete reduction of pyrazole occurs over here. Okay, next one, ring opening reaction of pyrazole. N-substituted pyrazole reacts with strong base sodamide, cause ring opening. Okay, so treatment of this pyrazole with strongest base actually sodamide. So removes proton from the third position. Ring opening occurs in such a way. So pay attention how the ring opening occurs, and you are getting the last acrylonitrile derivative. Okay, so treatment of pyrazole with strongest base, it leads to the ring opening of the pyrazole ring. So soda amide, so NaNH2 soda amide. Medicinal uses, as we have seen already, many synthetic pyrazole compounds are of importance and medicines. Antipyrin very important, tetrazine and phenylbutazone as anti-inflammatory drug, elodie for food and used as antipyretic analgesic antipyrin. Okay, so some of these medicinal. Just let's switch for the imidazole and its electrophilic substitution reactions.